when I finished my school, I'd like to become an accountant.
One day become an electrical engineer.
I want to work as a doctor in the hospitals.
In future, I want to be a nurse.
Without education, I feel like everything will come to a standstill.
"12 years ago, Mandy, my wife, and I were here on honeymoon, enjoying, travelling, exploring Malawi, and we had a chance encounter with 3 amazing young teachers who had a dream to create a school for children in Malawi.
The school opened its doors in 19th January 2004. It had only 14 pioneer students in Form 1 and Form 2.
When we first were invited down to visit the school at the original site, we went and it was the most basic conditions you could imagine for a secondary school to operate. A couple of dilapidated rooms, some benches for children to sit on, chalkboards, and that was it. That was all they had. So we had teachers with inspiring ideas, real vision of what they wanted to achieve, but working in conditions which were totally unsuitable for a secondary school.
We had a vision, but we didn't have resources. So they went back to UK, they started fundraising, and here we are today. We have all these facilities.
And in fact, it's this block right behind me that we're sitting here was the first block that took Kunyanja from very basic conditions to this amazing campus.
I would like to find out from you, what were some of the causes of the Second World War? What do you mean by appeasement policy?
This was policy which was followed by Britain and France. Their aim was to appease Hitler so that they would avoid another war.
Line number 3, can we read that? Line says, a song pregnant with chunks of wisdom. So what is personification in that? In this poem, the persona is describing that this song has been sung from a season to other season.
The life we live basically is a life of farming. My grandmom farms. On weekends I also go and help her because during the week I'm at school. The money which we get to supplement the farming, we get it from my uncle, who helps us, but he also has his own family, so he finds it quite hard to help us every now and then.
At Kunyanja School, most children pay fees, and that's how the school gets by in terms of revenue from day to day and pays most of its teacher salaries. Masambiro doesn't in fact put any money directly into the school budget for running costs, but what we do is put money towards bursaries, and that ensures that it remains a school for everyone in the community, whether their families can afford to send them or not.
The bursary was given by our director, who saw that I was really in need of one. So I'd like to thank the people in England who help with our bursaries here at school, mainly because what they're doing is a great job. They're helping to keep children off the streets, they're getting them educated, and they're helping us to be able to do something with our life. So I'm sure I'd have been a fisherman by now, to help find money to provide for the family.
In Malawi, there are many challenges for girls succeeding at school.
Why do girls drop out of school? Why are the numbers of girls sitting for MSCE exams not as many as the boys? The answer was we need a dorm so the girls are safe, so that they're not having to go home long journeys and be doing household chores when they get home.
Excellent.
So the room is made up of 2 pairs of bedrooms. And you can see one pair has we accommodate 2 students. Yeah, this is another place where our girls will be washing themselves, and also they will be washing their blankets, their sheets here. We feel it will be a very, very good place for them compared to the life that they are coming from. You know, they are coming from villages where these facilities are not there.
It's amazing. It's really, can't believe that we've come this far. It's amazing to see this day, and it's going to make a huge difference. It's brilliant.
The girls' performance will now improve greatly, and you also see more girls going to various universities from this school just because of the construction of the girls' hostel.
Our home is a bit far. I walk about 8 kilometers here every day. The hostel will relieve us of some calls at home, and then we'll have enough time to rest and also enough time to concentrate on our schoolwork.
History has been written in this school today.
We say yes to education and no to early marriage.
To come up with a girls' hostel, it's just amazing. Believe me, that is going to increase the intake of the girls, also the retention of girls in school, and it has changed the lives of the girls in this country.
I am what I am today because of Masambiro. Masambiro has shaped Chimwemwe Kata. Without their help in terms of the money they have been giving me at college, I tell you, I couldn't maybe make it up to this extent. Because there are so many needed students who their lives can change. If a single person is educated, it means we're educating a lot. For instance, as I'm educated, means now I can take care of my siblings and all relatives. I would no longer depend on Masambiro, rather I use the money that the salary I get from Kunyanja and help my relatives and siblings.
From very early on, when we got to know Sydney and Feston, we knew we'd found some special people, and watching how they've led the school over the last 12 years has been amazing. But now they've both been to university, they've both returned, and they've come back together as a real dream team, able to take this project forward into the next stage. We never imagined that we would be here 12 years later, still working together as a partnership. It started so small with such basic beginnings, but it's become an amazing institution.
I'm standing here because of the help that you have given to us. So thanks very much, because this is a developing nation and you are part of developing it.
In many ways, we're just at the beginning of a journey. This is the closing of the first big chapter of the history of Kunyanja, but there's so much more that the teachers and the leaders of the school want to achieve.
A dream without resources is just a dream. So our dream has come true because of your support. We say thank you from deep down our hearts.
Our pounds in England go such a long way, making such a difference here, that I think there's great potential for what we could achieve in the future.